Globalization, Art and Education, Enduring Ideas. Globalization, how it affects civilization and the human condition, such as social issues, how it affects the environment. Art, how artists can and do draw attention to social and environmental issues through artistic endeavors. Education, where do we fit in as art educators in helping students identify and take action on social and environmental issues? My professional website. One of the key elements to this course for me was the development of my professional website. This allows other art professionals to catch a glimpse of what I'm doing in art education. It is a work in progress, a place where I can put down my ideas and current projects. It's a great reference tool and a portfolio of my work, as well as that of my students. The Family Migration Study. The most special person in the context of my cultural history was my grandfather, Fred Lawrence. The fact that the family name was changed from Lorenzo to the more Americanized version of Lawrence did not affect his identity, and he retained his customs that he was familiar with from Italy throughout his life. Some of my favorite memories are of his conversations in Italian with his brothers, Sal, Johnny, and Carl. The brothers were close and talked often on the black rotary phone in the hall, using words I didn't understand, but I understood the language of brotherhood. The initial idea for my recycled art project began here. I was in need of doing some artwork one evening, and I decided to embark on my first abstract piece using recycled materials. It was so relaxing and fun and enjoyable, I decided to pursue this with my students and have them do the same. This idea grew into my cultural heritage study the following Monday when I received an email calling for student artwork to be placed in a public place. Art that is made from recycled materials inspires students to reduce, reuse, and recycle. At the same time, the artwork fosters personal expression and creativity for all students. It is a community art project in the truest sense. As the first group completed their collaborative piece, the cultural implications became clear. Each square is unique to the preference of the artist, but when pulled together, the art becomes one cohesive, unified piece. Snow crows. What began as an environmental art project became something more. 2 snow crows became a visual story as I documented what happened to them over time. As they were exposed to environmental occurrences without my intervention, it became apparent that a complex story was unfolding. In the beginning, it was easy to see that they were crows, but over time, their identity became muddled. Coloring wall. The coloring wall grew out of something that I saw on our online professional learning community sites. The idea is to make a coloring wall that students can color on during class as a community art project. It has been wildly successful. My students color carefully and thoughtfully when they finish their normal work, and they compliment one another on their work. Ideas to follow through on. The Haiti houses. Clay figure photo exchange. Artist trading cards. And environmental art concepts. These are some of the things I want to follow through on as a result of this course.